Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at everything new coming in Season 6 of Clash Royale. We have 3 new tower skins coming out in December, including one absolutely free tower skin for all players in Clash Royale. We have 3 new emotes, we have balance changes, and then of course we have the new card, the Battle Healer, and the new card level boost. We're going to start the video off, guys, by taking a look at the tower skin and emotes first, then we'll dive into the balance changes, and then we'll finish the video off with the Battle Healer gameplay and stats. I will have a timestamp on screen right now if you want to go ahead and skip forward to any portion of the video. But first things first, the new season theme and the new tower skins. So, as we all predicted, guys, the new theme of Season 6 of Clash Royale is Clashmas. It is a wintry, kind of Christmassy theme. As you can see, the new arena is a new kind of wintry arena with presents, Christmas lights, all that good stuff in there. And then in the Clash Royale rewards, we have 2 new tower skins. The first of which is, as usual, at tier 10. It is the Clash Royale tower skin. It is a fireplace / present tower skin to kind of go with the whole kind of Christmassy theme. And then the next tower skin is very exciting. It is a tower skin on the free side for all players inside of Clash Royale. It is kind of like a snow fort tower skin, but that is available for every player inside of Clash Royale, free-to-play players included. And then, of course, we also have a new emote at tier 20, which I'll show you in just a second. But that is the new theme of Season 6, guys. Clashmas, new winter theme, new winter arena, new free-to-play tower skin. Right here are the 3 new emotes coming out in Season 6, right here. That hog one with the star on his head and the lights is the one that you do get in the Clash Royale rewards. And then we have 2 additional emotes coming out in Season 6 as well throughout December. We have a Nutcracker emote over here. And then we have a giant eating a cookie. So 3 new emotes coming out Season 6 of Clash Royale. The hog one is the Clash Royale reward. Then we have a gingerbread house tower skin, which will be available in the shop later on in December. But 3 new tower skins coming out Season 6, 3 new emotes. Definitely excited for that, guys, especially for the free tower skin for every player in the game. So that's the theme Season 6, guys. That is the new tower skin. That is the new emotes. Let's go ahead here and dive into balance changes. We have 3 cards being changed in this balance update. This is in addition to the arrows, executioner, and witch, which were already changed earlier on this week. The first is going to be a nerf for the Elixir Golem. I don't think anyone is surprised to see the card being nerfed. It's still very, very, very strong. So this is fairly interesting. The Elixir Golem, his attack speed is being changed to 1.3 seconds for all forms. Golem, Golemites, and the Blobs. Now this is actually pretty interesting because it's actually a buff for the Golem and the Golemites. The Golem, as it is on ladder right now, has a 2.0 attack speed, and the Golemites have a 1.5 attack speed. So both of those phases will be attacking a little bit faster. However, the main point here is the Elixir Blobs are going from a 1.0 attack speed to a 1.3. So basically a 30% damage reduction of the Blobs, which is way more substantial, because the majority of the damage from the Elixir Golem is always his Blobs. It is 90% of the time the Blobs that are doing all of the damage. So by nerfing the Blobs, you nerf the biggest portion of the Elixir Golem. So definitely kind of happy to see that. I'm hoping that the Elixir Golem is still viable after the nerf, because I think it's kind of a cool card, and I think it deserves a place in the meta. So I'm hoping it's not nerfed too hard, but a bit of a buff for the Golem and the Golemites, and a substantial nerf for the Blobs. Now, the next card here being changed in the balance update is the Knight, getting a buff of a 5% health increase. Just a small HP increase to bring that Knight into the meta. Right now, it's being overshadowed by the Valkyrie, obviously. So hopefully just a small boost for that knight to make it more of a competitive card inside of the game. And then the third and finally, a lot of you guys watching right now might have been waiting an extremely long time for this card to finally get some love. It was destroyed earlier on this year and has kind of just sat outside in the shadows for a very long time. And that, of course, is the 3 Musketeers finally getting a buff. And that is their deploy timer is going from 3 seconds down to 2 seconds. So if you remember, initially they had a 1 second deploy timer. They changed it to 3 seconds after that whole 10 elixir stuff. They changed it to 3 seconds, and it kind of never really came back into the meta. It's now going down to 2 second deploy timer. But more importantly, the stagger time is also increasing as well, going from 0.15 seconds to half a second. So each Musketeer now takes half of a second to fully spawn into the arena. So 1.5 seconds for all 3 Musketeers to spawn into the arena, which I don't know like if that's a buff or a nerf overall for it. It'll make it a bit harder for your opponent to hit them with spells, right? Because if they have lightning spell, for example, they see the first Musketeer go down, they drop lightning spell, they kind of have to wait for all 3 of them to go down before using lightning spell, and by then they already spawn and start moving. So maybe making it a bit more difficult to hit with predictive spells with the 3 Musketeers there. But yeah, those are the 3 cards being changed in the December balance update. We have a nerf for the Elixir Golem, a buff for the Knight, and a buff for the 3 Musketeers. Now keep in mind that this also includes the 3 cards that were changed earlier on this week. The Arrows rework, the Executioner rework, and the Witch is Still Dead. But overall, those cards were kind of more reworky, so they were kind of like moved up a couple days for the update. So overall, we kind of have like 6 cards in total being changed this kind of update session overall. But that is it, guys. That is it for the balance update. Let's go nerf, Knight buff, and 3 Musketeers buff as well. Alright, so let's go ahead here, guys, and dive into the newest card coming to Clash Royale, the Battle Healer. As you can see, guys, I have the card level boost over here activated for that Battle Healer, and this card level boost is available to every player in Clash Royale, free-to-play players included. It is not a Pass Royale feature, guys. It is available to everyone. The way it works, it only works for the Battle Healer, but the way it works is as soon as you unlock that Battle Healer, you will be able to use her at your King Tower level boosted for the remainder of the season. So it's not permanent, obviously. It only works for the remainder of Season 6. But once you unlock her, you'll be able to use her at your King Tower level. So if you're holding off on upgrading your King Tower level, go ahead, do it right now. Once you unlock the Battle Healer, she'll be even stronger. Being able to use her for free for the entire season at your King Tower level, very, very cool feature. Now diving over here, guys, into the actual stats of the Battle Healer. Right here are the stats for max level gameplay as well for Tournament Standard. She is a 4 elixir rare card, obviously, as we all already knew, but her health, she has more health than a Knight and a little bit less health than a Valkyrie. At max level, she has 100 less health than a Valkyrie for the same elixir cost, but more health than a Knight. However, she has about half the DPS, the damage, than a Knight or a Valkyrie. So even though it might seem super overpowered, having like high health and healing, her DPS is on the lower side for sure, like only 82 damage per second at tourney standard. So she's very easy to kind of like overwhelm and destroy with either swarm decks or, you know, high damage units like Princess and P.E.K.K.A.s, stuff like that will destroy her fairly quickly, and her damage isn't too crazy. So those are the stats of the Battle Healer, guys, max level and tourney standard. Now, one important thing that I do want to mention here is that she will not actually have that hover mechanic that was mentioned earlier on in the video from Clash Royale earlier on this week for the November update. So no hover mechanic for the Battle Healer. All right, so here we go, guys, jumping into some Battle Healer gameplay. I want to do a couple different card interactions to hopefully give you guys a good kind of like illustration of how she might work in your deck. So first things first, battle healer by itself, how much damage does it do to a tower? Obviously, she does about half of the DPS of a knight or a Valkyrie, similar health, but she has that healing mechanic. So watch right here. So she gets to the tower, she starts attacking, she starts healing, and even though her DPS by itself isn't too crazy, if you don't respond to her, right here you can see she constantly heals herself back up, and she's actually a pretty good threat to a tower by herself. She's going to be a great card at forcing out a response, even if your opponent doesn't want to. So, tower is down to 812 health at tourney standard by a battle healer by itself. Now, let's go ahead here. I'm going to go a battle healer at the bridge. I'm also going to use a minion horde behind it, and I'm going to try and defend this on the opposite lane with a princess. So watch this. Princess normally obviously destroys minion horde, but with the battle healer in there, she heals up all the minions, obviously, so the princess is not able to destroy her. Now, obviously, your opponent would have to use princess plus, zap immediately same time to destroy the minion horde, but just, allows a bit more defensive action against that princess. So, alright, so you guys might be thinking, Shane, she looks super OP. How do you counter her? So right here, let's go battle healer right here on the side with a prince, okay? Now, even though she has a healing effect, if you don't support her with anything by herself, as you can see right here, she goes down super quick to a prince and barely does any damage at all to him. So, she will have her counters. She's easily swarmed up. Things like barbarians will destroy her very fast. High damage dealers. She doesn't dish out too much damage that fast. So, if your opponent responds, fairly quickly, she can go down pretty fast. Let's go ahead here. We'll use, for example, a battle healer like this, and then we'll get let's overwhelm her right here. So previously by herself she did 800, or brought the tower down to 800. Goblin gang going down. Skeletons as well. Look at this. Boom. As easy as that. Overwhelm and destroy. Now I want to try one thing right here. We're actually going to go a battle healer back here, and I'm going to support her with some barbarians, and then my enemy, my opponent's actually going to go with a baby D. We'll see how she do with the baby D on defense. So right here, baby D going down for the, well, whatever she can splash. But watch this. She splashes the barbarians with the baby D. The battle healer heals them all back up again with that heal effect, obviously. So it's going to be one of those kind of cool things that you want to kill her, obviously, as fast as possible if your opponent's swarming. But similar to the electric golem, I feel like, if your opponent overcommits and you deny it, it could be pretty nasty. Now, let's go ahead here and go like this and lock this down right here. And maybe a bandit right there. And I want to try going, let's just go crazy right here, guys. One of these. Goblin getting behind it. We're going to go E-Wizard right here. We'll see if she can heal up the goblin behind it. The E-Dragon is able to out DPS the battle healer with goblins. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool to see. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Just a quick kind of like look at some gameplay interactions for that battle healer. Let me know, are you excited for the card? Do you think she's going to be overpowered? I know when the video was first released earlier this week, everyone thought she's going to be insane, but I don't think she'll be that OP. I think she'll be, fairly viable, but I think she'll be counterable. So, hopefully we'll kind of see how it goes. But let me know what you guys think. Battle healer, are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Are you looking forward to the card level boost? Are you looking forward to actually being able to use a new card on ladder at your King Tower level for free for the season? Like, that is really, really cool. And what else do you guys think about anything else in today's video? What do you think of the balance changes? What do you think of the tower skins, the emotes, the free tower skin for all players, the new arena, the new theme? Leave any of your thoughts down below. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of video, taking more of a kind of like in-depth look, I guess, at it, and kind of a quick kind of gameplay interaction look for the battle healer versus doing, actual battle decks. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer actual battles against other people with the battle healer, like other YouTubers? Or do you prefer kind of like this, where we kind of take a look more at certain interactions? But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more casual content. Thank you so much for watching. We shall see you in the next one.